Gemini, I hope all is well. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get your message for you. I hope you've had a good start to the week. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you so very much for your love, your support. Thank you for being here. If you are new here and this is the first time that you are watching me, welcome. If you are returning, I am very grateful to have you still here. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. We're going to be shuffling some cards, get you some messages here. Various messages could pop out to me here, Gemini. If you've been here for a while, then you understand how it works. Only take the messages that you feel resonate with you. Do not force a message to fit you. Roles can definitely be reversed, so cross watchers are welcome. If you are dealing with a Gemini, this could resonate with you also. Let's see. This could be past, present, future. Take the reading as it resonates. Let's see. Messages for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini and what they need to know. This is the Light Seer's deck. Those of you who are interested. The Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Work. Some of you have had an influx of people being interested in what you do for work. Some of you are about to receive a raise or some more money here. Definitely a good energy of fruition around your work and your money. Some of you could be getting better at something as well, especially if you've been learning something. You could be studying something here. You're picking up a new I'm hearing new task, a new hobby, or you've been putting energy into learning something that you're going to be executing. I see that going very, very well for you. Could be jealousy around this. You could have a jealous fire sign. I just saw the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could be a feminine. If she comes out, then we'll talk about her. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Cups. The number 88 could be significant. That could be your year of birth. Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarified with the Page of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting quite a strong energy here of Gemini. You are stepping into your power. You are at the top of your game, or you're about to be. Especially if this is in relation to your work. If you were wondering if work is going to take off for you, or if something that you're putting energy and time into is going to pay off, I definitely 100% seeing that paying off. I see you being very received well, very loved. People love what you do. I don't know what you do. If this is something that is, you have a fan base here, or people come back to you for some sort of service here. Even if you do work a 9 to 5, you could get a lot of customers giving you a lot of compliments here. You could be receiving a lot of tips, a bonus for some of you. There's a heavy emphasis on your work doing very, very well at this time. Your money is looking amazing. And if it isn't yet, it's about to. You're really going to be falling in love with something that you do. And it's really beautiful, and it's really a blessing to actually find something that you do that you can kind of earn from, make money from, live off of, and you genuinely enjoy and you have a passion for what you do. I see a lot of you Geminis really waking up to some sort of love. There's a love of a job. There's a love of a passion, a love of what you're learning, a love of the direction that you're going in. And there's some sort of growth that you're experiencing and you love it. I love it for you. You are going to love it, okay? Gemini, I feel like this is heavily focused on you and your growth and your forward movement and your expansion. I feel like this is heavily focused here, from what I'm seeing, on maybe people around you not really having high hopes that you would turn into something that was this amazing or this powerful or this successful. Okay, so bear that in mind. You may be definitely a Gemini who you've recently walked away, or you had to walk away from a group of people. For some of you, this could be like family members. You could come from a family dynamic that you would deem as, I don't know, messy or dysfunctional in a way. Okay, there's so many different family dynamics out there, so I'll leave you to kind of understand whether that is for you or not. But there's definitely something that you've walked away from. This could be like a group of people that were limiting you in a way, or making you feel like you would never be. Okay, this could have even have been said to you at one point. But there's a big refusal to take on someone else's perception over you, which is a commendable energy, especially if you have come from an upbringing or a background where maybe a lot of people didn't have you down as somebody who could be successful, or didn't have you down as somebody who would be much. And that's quite a sad energy, okay? It's always bittersweet when we succeed, but when we also look at the people who may have doubted that success, or the people who may not have had faith that we could reach that level of success. It's sweet because you're attaining a level of stability, you're winning at life, you're powerful, you are somebody who is flourishing. But there's also a sour energy, there's also a bitter energy around, you know, well, the people that maybe you felt would give you the backing, the people that you felt would have been in your corner, just didn't really support you that way, you know, didn't really see you doing the amazing things that you're currently walking into. But yet, you know, they may have maybe even projected negativity, maybe didn't speak life into you. Okay, sometimes people make assumptions based on what we go through, who we are, and therefore people may give up. People may not feel like it's necessary to speak life into certain people. People may feel like it's not necessary to give somebody their flowers or their props, to encourage them to do more, because they already have pegged them down to be unsuccessful, or already pegged them down to be small and to stay small and to be somebody who is not going to be aligning to any sort of success. It happens, okay? Sadly, it does happen. With the 8 of Wands being in the reverse, you're rebuking, that's what I'm getting, you're rebuking any negativity of people feeling like you will be less than. Okay, and that has a lot to do with why you're being successful right now. I will tell you that you are choosing not to take on other people's projections, and this is an energy that is definitely being highlighted in this message here in this reading. You definitely may have had some sort of mind over matter approach where it comes to other people projecting onto you, or other people, you know, saying that you wouldn't be much, saying that that wouldn't be successful. There could have definitely have been an energy of somebody here talking around your success and talking about something that you wanted to put energy and time into, but not actually talking in a positive way. So this could have been like, say you went with a specific idea, or you wanting to go back to school, or you wanting to put some energy into building a business maybe for yourself. This may have been like you may have got a lot of opposition, or you may have got somebody saying, well, I don't know how well that's going to go for you. Or, you know, you could just tell by somebody's reaction sometimes when you tell them some news, when, you know, you tell them something that lights your fire, how they feel about you, and in turn how they feel about what you're about to do, and how they see the outlook looking for you in the future. You can tell. You just have to watch. You have to be observant. And you could have definitely have picked up on that energy, hence the reason why you may have walked off and did it anyway. The 8 of Cups is here, and the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you went and did anyway, okay, it's going to be very different for a lot of you. You are rebuking, in that action of walking away, you are rebuking anybody's negativity on something failing for you. And because of that, you are achieving. Very profound. What's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? It's interesting because I do feel like you do have a few people here. This could definitely be family with that 10 of Pentacles. People who raised you, people who you grew up with. You still have some people feeling like you are a version of yourself that you are no longer. I feel like you have walked into an energy of being very different. And I feel like people didn't see that for you. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. You could definitely be somebody who is like the black sheep. You could definitely be in a whole room of people and you stand out. And this could be that you are not like the people that maybe raised you or that you've come from. There's a certain energy that you possess that maybe was not flourished, was not fed into, was not poured into you. And it could be that people didn't see you being who you are today. It's giving the same energy. You're different than a group of people that you grew up in or you came from. And this is kind of giving the energy of you rebuking that and just being who you want to be. There's a very individualistic energy about this. There's almost like a stepping away from being like what you came from in order to be somebody completely different, regardless of whether people are supportive of that or not. Okay, it's quite a profound energy. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of grit. It takes a lot of bravery, courage to do this. What I'm picking up on here. Okay, tell me about that 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You definitely could be going from rags to riches here. I'm telling you, big ascension in your money, big time. I don't know what it is about these readings I've done. I've just done, who did I do? Taurus. And there was something here about an elevation in money. Maybe we are moving into a season of money being healthy, okay? 5 of Swords. 55 could be significant. 8855. 4 of Swords. Judgment. Judgment was cast upon your life from a very young age. I do feel like this is something here that you felt from quite when you was young. This is talking about childhood. This is possibly talking about people making a judgment on you before you even had any time to even do what you could do in your life to help yourself to flourish. There's some sort of heavy judgment of expecting you to be down and out, you know, stay small, stay in the shadows. Not come out of some sort of circumstance that maybe you was born into. I'm talking to a Gemini who is currently beating the odds of where they've come from. 8 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. When I tell you success, Temperance. When I tell you success. Wow. 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever you're putting work into, don't stop. I need to tell you, Gemini, you need to carry on. You need to keep going. Don't take your foot off the gas. Some sort of energy where it comes to your work, consistency where it comes to your study, your what you're working on in your life. I feel like this is heavily work for a lot of you. Some of you could be kitchen witches, like you're very good at, you know, this is giving kind of holistic therapy. This is giving like herbs and roots. You may know what different herbs and roots are for different ailments, different illnesses. You could be very good at alchemizing potions, you know, things that help people to heal. It's giving root work. It's giving somebody who knows a lot about botanicals, things like that. Some of you could be creators. You could be selling your products here. This could be like natural products. I'm hearing shea butter. This could be like body butters, things like that. Things that are very healing. Candles. Some of you could make candles too. Success. Success. Wow. Excellent energy. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. The reverse. High Priestess. You could definitely be somebody that people knew to be intuitive, but that wasn't encouraged in you. People could have known that there was something very individual and special about you. So it could be that exhibited behaviors that could have been very different to the people around you. So it could be that people knew that you were intuitive, or people knew that there was something quite unique about who you were from a very young age. I'm talking about somebody who grew up and people cast some sort of judgment because you were different. You may have definitely felt from a young age that you were a little bit of an outcast or very different. For whatever reason, this could have been because of your spirituality or because of some sort of knowing that you have. I feel like other people knew it too. And this could have been why a lot of people didn't pour into that energy, because maybe they saw something in you that they never saw in themselves. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart. Chariot card. Or heavy water. The sun. When I tell you, magician, I'm telling you, you are an alchemist. You are an alchemist, and let's keep it realistic, right? I'm not saying everybody here is witchy, or everybody here is, psychic, or everybody here is clairvoyant or whatever. Like you have something special in you. I feel like it's been known. I feel like it's been seen. There's some sort of difference that you have. Talent. Special. You light up a room. People look at you and they can't quite put their finger on it, but you look special. I get that a lot. And I've been told a lot, and it's only now that I've come to realize why people say certain things, and why, there's certain things that you might hear and you don't quite understand it at the time in your journey of ascension and your journey into finding out who you are. I hear a lot, and I've heard it for many, many years. There's something about you. There's something about you. Like, has anybody sat in front of you and said, like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about you. Like, they're saying a lot, but they're not at the same time. Something about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, they're not saying something negative, but it's not, it's very neutral. Is it your eyes? Like, yeah, there's something in you that, like, there's something. This is the energy that it's giving. It's giving somebody very special. It's giving talent. It's giving special. It's giving earth angel. It's giving unique. Okay? People saw this in you. They didn't feed that energy. You're feeding it yourself. And it's setting you aside even more so. If you felt like you were ousted, if you felt like you were the black sheep, like even more so now, you stick out like a sort of thumb, but in the most beautiful way. If that's even a thing. Okay? People could have even have called you weird. Embrace your weird. Weird ain't bad. Trust me. Not in this instance, anyway. Four of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords. You've got a lot of people who are regretting not backing you. But I feel like it's because you've rebuked some sort of judgment that was cast upon you. I feel like, and this doesn't even have to be that you've been like confrontational or standoffish or told somebody about themselves, or, physically gone to people's face and said, I'm not going to accept that and you can't talk to me like that. I don't get that energy. I get, you peeped the scene, you understood, you got the assignment, you understood the assignment, and you've gone off and got the F on and done whatever it is that you do the best. Whatever it is that you are putting energy and consistency into, that in itself, that energy in itself is rebuking some sort of judgment that was cast upon your life. I'm telling you, and it's breaking people. Three of Swords is here. And the reason why is because it's been rebuked. Whatever people tried to say, whatever judgment they tried to do, even if it was, I feel like a lot of this is energetic. Some things people don't need to say. Actions speak so loud. Vibes speak so loud. I feel like you're intuitive. I feel like you peeped the spiritual, energetic scene, because there's a difference. Okay? Some things don't need to be said to be understood. And whatever action you've taken to do better, not get bitter, go do better. It's really throwing people. Energetically, I've got to stress that. Energetically, I don't feel like anything that I'm describing has ever been articulated from your mouth or from others. Could have been people that doubted you, could have been people that said little nitpicky things about you, but I feel like a lot of this is under the surface and a lot of this is energetic. Don't take this if this doesn't resonate, don't take it. Could have had somebody who felt like you were fast, or there could have been a vibe where you was a little bit more racy. Some of you could have been promiscuous, okay? Don't be triggered. Some of you could have been promiscuous. Some of you could have turned your life around. This is looking like the energy of letting go and purging any sort of inconsistencies from your energy. This is here taking accountability for who you are, ways that you weren't proud of in the past. And when I sit here a lot and I talk about, people changing, people not changing, what I see throughout all of these readings that I sit here and do. And I am somebody who very much believes that people can change, right? People can change. It's possible. It's hard. And not a lot of people are up to that challenge of accepting that they need to change and take accountability for their actions. But I am very much of the mindset that people can change, providing that they do the work, providing that they are committed and dedicated to making their life better. I believe that people can change, but you have to want it enough. You have to want it enough. It doesn't fall in your lap. You have to work for the change. You have to work for the change. You do. You can't get around it. You got to go through it and work through the change. But I believe people can do it. I do. Anybody can. I'm talking to a Gemini who has turned their life around. Now, a lot of you it doesn't necessarily mean that you were promiscuous. Some people perceived you to be, especially if you were somebody who maybe was trying to find their way. Maybe you've had a few partners in your time. Maybe now the focus has turned away from trying to, maybe seek something that maybe was always within you, and you've totally altered that energy. I don't want people to run with, oh, she called me promiscuous and I'm going to run with it. No, I'm not, because I can hear it in the comments already. I know somebody's sitting here thinking about that now. Thinking that as I'm talking. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. If this is not promiscuity, this is ungrounded energy. This is playing small. This is, messing around. This may be, back in the day, maybe you didn't focus on school too much and you've turned it around. Some of you have gone back to school, okay? Some of you have gone and got qualifications that maybe you didn't attain in the past because your mindset was very different. That's what I mean. Some of you may have slept around. Some of you know. Some of you was just very scattered in your energy, but you saw the error of your ways. The Four of Pentacles is here in the reverse with the Two of Swords here in the reverse. This is somebody taking accountability and changing the error of their ways. Like whoever this is kind of like one of those energies of whatever you was like in the past, whatever energy of being scattered in the past, you are moving into the energy of changing your life and turning it around, and it's commendable. Hermit. Some of you are manifesting some sort of divine connection here as well. Some people are even confused as to who you are. You've changed. You've totally transformed. People don't even recognize this version of you, especially if you talk about being spiritual, especially if you talk about, peace and, you're zen. You're very zen. People look at you and it's just like, it just looks like total different to how you were or where you came from. There's an energy of people being very confused as to how you've managed to adopt this new way. People can change. People can change. You're turning heads. And I feel like there's an airy silence about this where it's like some things don't need to be said, but energetically it's felt. I feel like you have a lot of people here, family, groups of people that maybe you've dealt with. And energetically, they are hearing you very loud. Silence is sometimes very powerful. The Lovers in the reverse. Three of Wands. Queen of Wands. You have a past person who wants to come back in towards you. They find your new energy very alluring. They find you very attractive. They've totally changed their perspective on you. This could have even have been somebody who assumed some sort of level of distance with you. This could be a fire sign or another Gemini. This person disconnected from you though. The Devil in the reverse. They may have deemed you to be toxic in the past. Don't get triggered. This could have been somebody who viewed you as somebody. Maybe you was sleeping with this person without a connection here. Maybe this could have been like a situationship thing. No judgment. You could have been sleeping with this person. This person could have dropped you here. May not have taken it serious. May have just been something very superficial here. This may have been somebody who even was in a place themselves that wasn't able to give you a relationship for some of you. Wow, Eight of Swords. Someone's stuck on you. And I feel like this is this new version of you. They're stuck on the fact that they may not have solidified or grounded a relationship with you in the past. They didn't offer you something stable. You weren't wife material or husband material back in the day. Now you're popping. And I feel like it's your energy. You definitely could be somebody who's very spiritual. The Queen of Wands is very magical. She is somebody with a lot of flair. She has flair, she has finesse, she is very charismatic, okay, very beautiful person. I don't know what you're doing, but there's some sort of energy that is really exuding from you, exuding. Five of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like you don't have a care in the world. And I smile when I say that, because isn't that a beautiful statement? Two of Cups. I feel like you've got someone here from the past. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse that didn't take an opportunity in the past, but there's something about your energy that's calling this person towards you. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. Look at this. I'm telling you, some of you are intuitive. Some of you are very spiritual. You're very tapped in. You can feel the energy. You may even feel this person coming in towards you. Hierophant and the Four of Wands. Wow, this could even be somebody who wants marriage commitment with you. I feel like either way, you are in a beautiful energy. Energetically, you look amazing, okay? Energetically, you look amazing. Five of Wands is here and the Ten of Swords. And you've got people here who maybe manifested endings with you, manifested conflict for you, manifested projection for you, okay, that are going through towers at this time. I feel like there's an energy of people realizing that maybe they should have done things a little bit different where it comes to you. And I have to stress this enough. This isn't spoken. This is energetic. You feel this. I have to stress that. It probably weird me keep repeating that. Some things are not spoken. This is a very spiritual reading. You know, if it's going to fly over your head, let it fly over your head. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. There is something that is being unsaid here about an energy shift. There's something that is very profound about an action that you took to rebuke negativity, to rebuke people feeling like they're going to put you in a corner or a box. Rebuke people trying to peg you down as being somebody who could not make changes. You rebuke it big time, and it's seen, it's felt, it's heard without you even speaking. You feel it, the people around you feel it too. It's very, 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 very strong. Very strong, Gemini. I must stress that. You've got people from the past who may have passed you up, saw you as somebody who was just a hit and run. Oh, these people are fiending now. Fiending. Your energy is attracting a lot of good things towards you. Choose wisely. Congratulations. This is amazing. Gemini, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you so much love and light on this beautiful day. Keep being amazing. Keep being beautiful. I love this for you. I will see you soon. You take care. Bye.